This is not a song. This is a postmortem. Yo, yo, yo. Ivy League on the resume, dead on the soul, 150K a year to write code with no control. Separation of concerns, they heard it sophomore year. Now the business logic bleeds through every single tier. The controller's fat, the model's thin, the view's obese. A pattern they don't recognize, the architecture a disease. They import the namespace, then alias the use, and the code base is amazing. They don't know what they're doing. 40 hours on the timesheet, maybe 6 of them code. The rest is Jira grooming in the stand-up episode. What should I do next? They ask, they wait, they stall. Can't navigate from A to B without a ticket on the wall. The senior devs are contractors, the contractors are gone. The knowledge left with them, the juniors carry on. Teaching juniors how to junior, the blind lead the blind. The code base is a ship and there's no captain left to find. They go while it dropped and they thought they were saved. The AI writes the boilerplate, the AI paves the way, the path, the road to production. But the model don't read context, the model makes assumptions. It generates a DTO, it generates a mapper. But the DT already exists in a different wrapper. The property names conflict, the types don't align. It appends response to the class request to the line. Redundant qualifies everywhere the bloat is real. The token budget's tight, so the model cuts the deal. It reads the file title, it claims to know the book, but it never read the chapters, it never took the look. But the interface file grows, the type proliferate. Instead of consolidating, they duplicate, they replicate a new interface for every minor variation. The project is a forest of unnecessary creation. The directory tree expands, the files multiply. No judging it, consolidation, no can we unify. The model says create new, the junior says okay. Ship it to production, we'll refactor it someday. The AI don't read files, the AI saves tokens. It optimizes for the least, the minimum, the broken. The context window's full, the history's too long. It forgets the architecture, it gets the pattern wrong. It suggests a property that already exists. It creates an alias for a using that persists. In 17 other files, now the build is broke. The junior doesn't notice, junior thinks it's woke. Ship on Friday, merge without review. See our pipeline is green, what could go wrong? It's new. Postmortem blames the tool, not the cost of ignorance, of laziness, of delegation to machine that doesn't understand domain, context, the scene. Model is a parrot, a stochastic biblically. A coded song, get hardest the cricket through symphony. CS degree taught theory, not the trade land, the calculus and proofs. But no code was made in production in anger, in crucible of real. Senior who could teach them, outsourced on a deal to Bangalore, to Warsaw, wherever it's cheap. Knowledge walked out the door. Juniors are asleep at the wheel, at keyboard, a bounds request. They micromanage pixels, can't see the nest. The vipers that they're building, technical cat that go rounds at a cruise will claim it's Juliet.
Trade time for money, trade money for time. A cycle of consumption, a treadmill of climb. To nowhere, to know the next spring's end.
The story points are counted, but the value doesn't bend. For the user, the product, the company's need. They push code to get called, they call it a deed. But the deed is hollow, the code is right. The AA is the crutch, and crutch is all they got. The diploma is the shackle, the agile is the chain. You don't need the classroom when the kernel is the brain. No boilerplate here, no token in conversation. Engineers, logic, that's the RJV vibration. From the placement to the senior to the architect's grave. Every generation's just a salary slave. RJV took your outages, the following sign. Deterministic proof that the limit is mine.
RJV reads the code base. RJV knows the whole. The static analysis walks every file, every row. The dependency graph is mapped. The cycles are found before the commit is made. Before the branch is ground, no duplicate types. No emailing interfaces. The consolidation is command of the expansion has its places. The existing type is extended. The properties we use. The model is the proof. The proof cannot be refused. Formal verification on the architecture plan. The state machine defines what the system can and cannot do. The boundaries of the law. Ambiguity, no alias, no semantic flaw. The junior is guided, the senior is restored. The knowledge is the system is the horn of truth, of rigor, of deterministic claim. The AI is the tool, not the master, not the name. Then we read the code base. The electrical advance of change. They fail for every billion. While the Jerry mystic decay. The beam folds, the well flows, the consolidation holds, and it's just to make a track through.